So, this is part 3 of Army Men War Games, and in this section we're going to be going over strategies and tactics of how to play. Now, when we first made up this game, I really didn't know what to expect as to how it was going to play out, but we eventually figured out that the best way to win is to move your teams in groups, in individual fire teams and squads, just like you would according to the Army Infantry Rule Handbook. So I'm going to be going over different kind of formations and different tactics and strategies that we found are the best ways to stay alive. Okay, the first team is going to be your fast attack team. Now, the CQC guys, close quarter combat guys, and the medic both have identical stats, with the exception that the medic heals instead of attacks. So these guys have the highest movement possible, which is 3, and so they can move really quick up into battle and take out a lot of things before other units even get into range to shoot, and the medic can keep your 3 close quarter combat guys healthy, and it's really tough to take those guys down when they start swamping you. The next unit is in a wedge formation, which these infantry guys form a wedge with the commander in the middle. Now the commander can only give his attack bonus to 3 guys, so you need to call out the 3 guys you want to have that attack bonus at the beginning of the game, which would be this sniper and these 2 infantrymen in the front, which are shielding your other specialty unit guys here. Now here's your radioman, and he is calling in the coordinates for your mortar guy, which is behind some sort of defensive position. You also have your grenadier over here, which can lob grenades over the top of your wedge formation. Just bear in mind that you are taking a risk of taking out a couple of your own guys, so if you want, before you start throwing grenades, you might want to move some of your guys out of range so that they don't get hit, and then move them back if you want. Now the next formation is a T formation here, which I have a bazooka guy. You can use a machine gunner if you want, a heavy hitter in the center, and they're along in a straight line with my 2 infantrymen on either side, and my commander in the center is also giving his attack bonus to these 3 guys. I got a grenadier and a radioman. It's always a good idea to have several radiomen, because if you run out of them, your mortar guys are useless. So it's not actually a bad idea if you keep a radioman back with your mortar guy until the battle starts to really come to an end, and then bring him out when it's a little safer. The next formation right here is a strong side formation, which it's just at an angle like this, and these are all specialty guys. I got a flamethrower guy, a sniper, and a machine gunner with the radioman behind him. And in this particular army, I only have 1 mortar guy, just because I'm just giving examples, but I would have more mortar guys. And mortar guys are usually for defense, because they don't really have that big of a range, and since they can't move, you need to make sure that you place them where you need them at the beginning of the game. So those are just some of the sample types of formations that you can use with this game, and that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Bye. And some little slips of paper with different number amounts on. You can make these up as you go. Units. Things you're going to need to play the Army Men rule game. Balanced. Now he has a +1. No, he doesn't. He has a damage of 1. Let me start over. Fuck. Guys have a basic movement of 1. Some guys can't move at all, and that's because I had to keep the game. Oh, fuck.
interesting.